We were looking for an old house. We couldn't find a house that we wanted, except one day when we pulled up to the corner out here of the intersection of Wayne and North Madison. I said, Sandra, if you had to have a house in this town, which house do you want? And she said, anything on these four corners. We came back and there's a sign in front of this house, for sale by owner. We go home and Sandra calls the lady, and it all started from there.
I'm Sandra Rossester.
And I'm Tom Rossester. This house was built in 1882, and we're the fourth owners, and we've been here 30 years. We bought this house in 1995 and began our restoration, which took us about 3 years to do it totally.
And our house really was, I mean, if you had seen it, we've got pictures of, it was not very appealing from the outside, but it had a lot of yard, I could see planting flowers, and, I could see gardens, and which we have. We're so close to church, and we're so close to downtown. We can walk. I just saw it had good bones. It just had so much potential.
But now we're proud. We're proud. We've put a lot of effort, time into restoring this thing. This is not somebody else did it. I didn't have a contractor come in here. We did it.
Right.
And I think that makes it special, because it's our house.
Yeah. We kept, there were so many wonderful things that, things like the tile that was really very, very old, but had been broken. And so one of my jobs was to pull up the old tiles and save what we could. And then I took a hammer and smashed some others and made them like a little mosaic. And, we were trying to be as creative as we could, but saving even pieces of the history, which turned out quite nicely, actually.
But we ripped off the back of the house and put on a room that we live in, basically. So it's kind of a large area to the back of the house, but the rest of the house, this first floor and the second floor, are all original as it was built.
And I love it that that the background is so rich in history, and we're surrounded by, houses and people who care. And that's very important, that people in this community really care about their houses, and they're taking care of them to save them for the next generations.
Our grandkids grew up with each other. I mean, but this is their house.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were telling you, when they grew up, bring your tricycle. You can go around.
I mean, I think about that now. We let him ride his tricycle down and around. It's a long hallway, and it's wide, and he was really careful too. Didn't want to hit anything. I love the fact that it was 1882. In all those years, just 4 owners of this house, which is pretty amazing. Wow. 4 families that, held on, and we're the fourth. So that was a big draw for me.
I think old homes live. I really do. I think they live. If they like you, and they like us here.
Yeah, we haven't had anybody anything that you
don't say too much. They may come now.
Well, if you don't save your history, you run the risk of losing a great part of what life is all about. You don't want to forget your grandma and your grandpa. Well, why would you want to forget beautiful places? And just sitting here and knowing that other people lived in this house and cared about it. I don't believe necessarily in ghosts, but I don't not believe in ghosts. So I hope we have a ghost. I hope we have a ghost of one of these people who.
I made one up. Don't worry about it.
And if that were such the case, I think they would come back and say, pretty good job. We like it. We like it that you saved it.
This story was crafted during the Woodall Weekend Workshop, sponsored by the University of Georgia's Grady College of Journalism and Mass Communication, with the generous support of Henry and Linda Woodall.